Hi there, this is Julie, and this is Julie's blog. It's been a week, so I should tell you what's up. Chef Guy and I are very officially dating. And by very officially dating, I mean last week was Valentine's Day. And I made him a pot pie, and it took me like 2 hours to cut up everything. And I made him a salad that was kind of okay. And we had a bath. That was my Valentine's Day gift. Earlier that week I had been taking a bath myself and had been texting him saying, "Oh God, I'm too big for this bath." And then I was like, I remembered my parents have a large bath up in their bedroom. And I knew they were going to be out of town. So I told him if he was good, I would invite him to have a bath with me for Valentine's Day. And one of the things I did, I thought it was very cute. I bought candles. I went and scented every single freaking one of them. This one is called Midsummer Night. Bought 10 of them. And when we had dinner, I had one in a dish where we were eating dinner. And when dinner was done, I carried it up with me to the bath where I had the other 9 all set up around the tub. So then I lit those candles from the original one. And we were in bathing suits. That was part of the cuteness. Because I had yet to actually... I hadn't stripped him at that point. So we had... It was very cute and like childish, and then you got to take the bathing suits off. So after the tub... we moved downstairs to the bedroom, and I took my candle again and brought it with me down to the bedroom, and then I put it in an additional dish of water, and it burned all night. Like this, these were very nice candles. You can see this was the one that still got the match in it. Burned. And it was very romantic. And fun. And a little bit more happened than I thought would. I think more than either of us thought would happen. It kind of happened in waves. There was like the sexy wave number 1 and then serious sexy wave. But yeah, found out the next morning that the bath is directly above the room my sister's staying in, and then the room we were in is directly below the room my sister is staying in, and apparently she could hear everything. We woke her up at about 4 a.m. and she started blasting Futurama to try to drown us out. I thought there was a chance that she'd be able to hear us, but I figured she'd change rooms. And she did not change rooms. So that's kind of her bad. Because there's only there's maybe 4 beds. 4. There are 4 beds in the house that aren't twin beds. There is my sister's bed, the bed in the room below my sister, the bed in the room across the hallway from my sister, and the bed in the room above my sister. So really, we were probably in the better room. But the fun part was... So after that was done, and then we had like 2 days of he's working and I'm doing stuff, my sister left town. So, and my older sister left town. My younger sister had left previously, so my parents weren't in the house. My older sister wasn't in the house, and my younger sister wasn't in the house. So he came over a lot. I don't regret a thing. I'm very proud Um, um, I'm not going to be very detailed on this. It's just kind of fun to think about. He's very good to me. Apparently I'm also very good to him. I mean, I can't feel what he's feeling, but by the way he reacts and what he's told me, I would say that he very much enjoys me, and I'm very much enjoying him. He wrote me a letter. Well, okay, I'm gonna be really cute. This letter, I'm gonna tell it to the world. The world's gonna know about this letter. Because it's really freaking cute, and if you were one of my friends watching this, I would be like, there is a letter that you have to read. Because I already shared it with my sisters. So, his gift to me, he brought over a bottle of Prosecco, which is the equivalent of champagne. And this. Julie. After spending a lot of time yesterday looking at and reading tons of cards, I decided that writing you a note was the only way to say everything that I've wanted to say. I know that we haven't known each other long, but there is something about you that makes me think otherwise. Maybe it's the way I feel when we catch each other's eyes in a passing glance, or the way I get excited when I touch you, even the slightest bit at work. It could be how easy it feels to talk to you, or how I feel like I can tell you anything. It might be how naturally comfortable you feel in my arms when I hold you, or how you make me forget to breathe every time we kiss. Whether it's any of these feelings or the ones I have that I haven't put into words yet, I hope you feel the same way, and I want to explore these feelings more. Happy Valentine's Day. Love. Him. Ugh. I mean, you know, I'm not quite sure I know what love is, or if I could tell someone I love them with a straight face. Not quite a straight face, but love them and not just a way, love you! Because it's not. I don't feel casually for this man. But sometimes I worry that if I told him that he was my moon and my stars and my sun and my everything, and that I loved everything about him, and that he was my entire world, there'd be some part of me that would think I was just exaggerating. I'm just being dramatic because being dramatic is more fun than being boring. And actually, I was worried about that earlier today, like a lot, and I was worrying about that on my way home from work. But I took a nap in the bed we've been sleeping in. And there's got to be some sort of Pavlovian response thing going on, because when I woke up I started quivering. I mean, that's still a very physical thing. And sometimes when I think it's a physical thing, that anyone could satisfy a physical need, but it made me feel good to know that there was some subconscious part of me that was responding to him. So we're very happy together. He kind of drives me crazy, and he's not even here. That's either love or obsession. We have karaoke tonight, which is nice, because sometimes we get very physical. But there are times between the being very physical that we talk a lot, and I really like talking to him. And I really like being physical. He told me he loves me. I'm just going to throw that in at the very end. It was one of our nights. We're in bed, and he was massaging my back, and I was like, oh my god, you give massages? And he's just like, oh, I love touching you. And I'm like, oh my god, you're massaging me. And just kind of out of nowhere, I was like, chef guy, insert name here. What is this? What are we? Like, really in a really casual way, just like, what are we? And you could tell he's trying to figure out how to respond to that, and he was like, it's a random question, and I'm like, it just came out. I wanted to ask it, and he's very into, dude, just do what you want. And I encourage him to do what he wants, because what he wants to do makes me really happy. I can't quite remember what he said then, but he was trying to figure something out. And he said that he definitely cared for me. And then later in the evening, after we'd had all our fun, and we're laying all curled up next to each other in the dark, he started talking again. He said, I think I'm falling in love with you. And I said something like, if I was to guess what this jumbled mess of feelings I have for you is, I would guess love. And I was talking to a different older sister that previous day when she found out what we were doing. And she said that she gave her friend some advice that her friend said that she liked once. And her friend had asked her, how do you know when to say I love you? Like, when do you know? And my sister said, I guess you say it when that's the only thing that's left to say, when that's the only thing that could come out of your mouth, or those three little words. And I had him wrapped up in my arms, and I wanted to say it to him, but they didn't come out until later when I said that. And later I was like, I said his name. I was like, I think I'm in love with you. He was like, Julie, or maybe he said baby. Julie, I know I am. He's so cute. And I'm a lot less worried now. But previously I was worried that if anything is going to happen to this if anything goes wrong in this relationship, it's going to be my fault. It's going to be some sort of hesitancy, that it's going to be me being hormonal and being a bitch. It's going to be me not saying something. It's going to be something with me. Because sometimes I can just feel myself being a bitch. Like, just being moody, and I'm like, I'm gonna be moody at the wrong time. I'm gonna get nervous, or I'm gonna shun him, and I'm not gonna know why, and he's not gonna know why. But I'm a lot less worried now. Thank you for listening to me, random people who watch this blog. I'm glad it got interesting for you, and to future me, I hope this video's overwhelmingly flooded with emotion so that you start crying later. I hope years from now you're showing this to Jane. His name's James. I'm just going to tell you. His first name is James. I edited that out before, whatever. His name is James. I hope one day I can show this to James. And then he'll be like, you put that letter online? And I'll be like, yeah, it was so cute. Okay, bye-bye.